Good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally, and I mean literally, does not work. Man, night after night, day after day, you know I put in the work. I put in the work, man. I come out here at the end of the day to try and reflect, and I brought you guys in with me to reflect on the day that was today. I realize that when this day is over, I can never get it back. I can't change anything that happened today. I can only deal with this moment forward, always. And I like to think back to make sure that I did everything that I could today, that I could accomplish as much as I could. Try and think, was I a good person? Did I look out for my fellow man? Did I make myself a better person? And if I didn't do those things, figure out how I can do that tomorrow. I'm serious. Whew. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired today. I got in, let's see, 20,218 steps today. A lot of moving around, a hell of a lot. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow, the Dallas Cowboys put on the pads and they start hitting. We'll know within about the next 10 days whether or not there's going to be a season. Because if they can't, as teams start now, putting on pads and actually practicing and having contact, if we don't get a surge, a positive test, over say the next 10 to 12 days, then chances are pretty good that we're going to have a season. But it only takes one jackass to mess it up for everybody. And I gotta say, I'm amazed how quickly Seattle reacted. The rookie cornerback trying to sneak somebody into the team hotel. Yo, shorty, you're out. You're gone. There's no second chances. There's no warning. You're gone. Because you are jeopardizing the whole season for all of us. And it's not going to be tolerated. I dare say, if you feel the need that you got to sneak somebody in the hotel, then you should have opted out. You should have opted out, because this is like, I'll say, the submarine service or being in the Navy. You are out to sea for the next 6 months. You're leaving your friends and family behind, and you're going to do a job. If you can't do that, then you're not helping us. We're better off without you. And that's the truth. That is the honest truth, because you are not a teammate. And I'm glad that we haven't had anybody with the Cowboys that have done anything like this. But we're going to learn a lot, like I said, over the next 10 to 12 days on whether or not we're going to be able to have a season. The Cowboys, of course, are planning on having a season. They put out guidelines on how they're going to have fans in the stands. You're going to have to wear a mask. I know a lot of you don't want to wear a mask, but if you want to go to the game, you're going to have to wear a mask. They're going to have special metal detectors for socially distancing. You're not going to be using cash. They're going to set you up in like pod groups. And they're going to have tailgating, but the tailgating, you're going to have to be parked cars length away. Me personally, I was talking to a good friend in here, and he was saying that where he works, that if they go on vacation, they got to quarantine for 2 weeks when they get back before they can come back to work. And I said this, I've been on vacation before. I've gone places before. I've eaten out before. And I can't honestly say not going on vacation will kill me. It won't kill me. I can guarantee you, if I don't go on vacation, it won't kill me. But I can't say the same about going on vacation. that it won't kill me or somebody I'm around. You understand what I'm saying? That's just me personally. And you can do whichever you want to do, but I'm masking up. You see, I've got my new Spread the Mojo. I got a new one coming that you guys are going to love. You're going to love it. You know, if you're a mask wearer, you're going to love it. And I'll show that soon. I'm okay if I can't go to the game. As long as I have a game to watch, I'm good. I'm good. Because I want to see what may be the best front seven in football. Collectively, I'll take that against anybody. I'm not talking about the back end. I'm talking about the front seven. That linebacking core was already one of the better ones. And when you start looking at all the Pro Bowlers that we're going to be able to roll into that defense, oh my goodness. Now, I had somebody who, and I'm assuming it was an Eagle fan. I'm assuming it was, because he said, why are you excited about somebody that nobody else wanted? You know what's funny? Nobody wanted Tony Romo. Undrafted free agent. Apparently, nobody wanted Tom Brady. He went to the 6th round. I dare say last year, nobody wanted Robert Quinn. Robert Quinn came in and led our team in sacks and got paid after it. You don't know what you don't know. But I dare say that his $3 million that he's got guaranteed for the year and the $3 million on top of it for bonuses is a damn steal. Like I said, you can take the sacks that Clowney had and D-Law had and put it together. And that's what you got from not Gerald McCoy. God. Everson Griffin. I keep doing that. We've signed so many guys, I keep saying Gerald McCoy. I got Gerald McCoy on the brain. Now, the Cowboys, of course, have Aldon Smith. You know, they brought him in. You got Gerald McCoy. And now you also have Emerson Griffin, all who can play defensive end along with Tyrone Crawford. But wait, there's more. The Dallas Cowboys would still like to get Randy Gregory back. Now that training camps are open, now that they've got an agreement signed with the NFLPA, and now that things seem to be going along well thus far, knock on wood, that I think less than 1% have actually tested positive, that now the NFL may have a little time where they can examine whether or not Randy Gregory will be in there. Because here's the thing. Dak Prescott said it's going to be the healthiest team that wins. And I have to agree with that. I'll also say the deepest team will win. And the reason I say that is without an off season, OTAs, all the conditioning, strength training, with this condensed, shortened training camp, you're just starting pads tomorrow. You're only going to have like 12 padded practices going into the season. And during the season, I don't think there's allowed to have more than 11. You're not getting a lot of work. You're going to have guys that are going to have soft tissue injuries early on. You're going to have guys that are going to be out of shape. And if you're changing systems, you haven't had much chance to really get a lot of repetitions in there. This year, more than anything else, I don't think that scheming is going to be the only thing that wins games for you. I think it's going to be war on one-on-one battles. And if the Cowboys are able to rotate that defensive line and wear out offensive lines, you've got an advantage. This is actually the thing about the Dallas Cowboys that they have an advantage on right now. They are deep in a lot of positions. You got Zeke Elliott, but you also got Tony Pollard. Wide receivers, we got a great front line, but we don't necessarily have a lot of depth there. Offensive line, I know we lost Travis Frederick, but it looks like Joe Looney is in there at center. Looks like he's trenched in there. You got Connor Williams, who's still kind of recovered from the knee, but you also have McGovern, and you got Badass, and I probably mispronounced that, as well. So you've got a little bit of depth there even on the offensive line. Everywhere you look across this team, you have some depth. And this is one of those things that's going to bode well as the season goes on. If you have a couple of guys that end up testing positive, you've got other guys that can play in the position. And more than anything else, if you look at the New England Patriots, understand, losing one player or two players never stops that team. You know why? Because it's not about having 7 and 8 great players and then garbage below it. It's about having about 25, 30 guys that can all play, that I can use in ways and wear you out, that I can use with different packages to give you a different look so you don't know what to expect. When I lose a player or two, I'm not dropping from the best in football to a guy that's a journeyman. And this is where the Dallas Cowboys are actually evolving, because they're realizing that you can't hold on to a guy too long, which has been the hallmark of the Cowboys, that we hold on to him until we get all the records we can out of him and everything else, and then we let him go and we get nothing. They're learning, get a free agent, let him play lights out for you for a year, let him walk and get something in return. Come next draft, dudes, not only did we have 26 free agents this year, in which case we've turned over the roster, and you got to look at the roster right now and say, this roster is looking better than it was last year. You've got to look at this roster and say, it's better than it was last year, right? Dudes, we got 4 more compensatory picks next year. 3, 4, 5, and 6. That, my friends, is how you build a consistent winner. So, I'm tired, boss. I'm real tired. Don't forget, I forgot to put a post in. Don't forget, tomorrow night for our live stream, I've got an autographed Dak Prescott shirt. It's authenticated by Emmitt Smith's company, ProServa. We're giving that away. Everybody who's done a super chat over the last 2 weeks, and anybody who does any during the show tomorrow night, is entered in it. We'll pull the name tomorrow night. We'll have some other giveaways as well. So make sure you join in tomorrow night. So, it's time for this old ass to carry his old ass to bed. All right, now, I'll see you first thing in the morning.